The Cat, Husband, and Five Wives Heuristic, a blueprint for clear, complete, and compelling thinking, by AZLAN ADNAN. In a world awash with noise, the challenge is no longer access to information, but confidence in its quality. As content multiplies across platforms and disciplines, much of it is found wanting, incomplete, misleading, poorly timed, or intellectually sloppy. That's why I developed the Cat, Husband, and Five Wives Heuristic, or more succinctly, CAT, H5W. This memory-friendly framework ensures that writing, analysis, briefings, and even conversations meet the highest standard of completeness, precision, and structure. It's deceptively simple, surprisingly versatile, and, as those who use it quickly realize, extremely difficult to unsee once internalized. The metaphor is deliberate. It's not an abstract acronym. It's a household, a cat that insists on order, a husband who explains how, and five wives who keep asking the essential who, what, where, when, and why questions. Together, they ensure nothing is left out, nothing is vague, and nothing is stale. The Cat, complete, accurate, timely. The Cat is the guardian of quality. These three pillars form the backbone of all trustworthy work, whether journalistic, academic, legal, technical, or strategic. C. Complete information must be whole. That means covering all relevant angles, outcomes, causes, and implications. Too many reports skim the surface, presenting isolated facts without context. A complete account anticipates questions, fills in the gaps, and offers a full picture, not just a thin outline. Accurate facts must not only be present, they must be correct. Accuracy demands verified sources, precise language, and resistance to assumptions. It also includes numerical reliability, correct attributions, and clear distinctions between confirmed detail and open hypothesis. Even small errors can unravel trust. Timely. What's the use of the truth if it comes too late? Timeliness means the information is current, relevant, and responsive to the moment. It acknowledges that situations evolve, and the most valuable insights are those delivered while they still matter. With the Cat in charge, your output already surpasses most in the field. But it doesn't stop there. Quality is only the beginning. The husband. In this household, the husband is responsible for explaining how things happen. He doesn't just accept outcomes. He unpacks processes. How did the policy come to be? How does the technology work? How did the crash unfold? How was the investigation conducted? How are the actors connected? This single question unlocks mechanisms, causality, procedures, and chronology. It transforms static facts into dynamic understanding. Without how, readers are left with puzzle pieces and no idea how they fit together. The husband provides the thread. In critical writing, how is often what separates good from excellent. It is the engine of comprehension. The five wives, who, what, where, when, why now, enter the ever-curious five wives, who interrogate every event, statement, or development with their indispensable questions. Who identifies the people or parties involved? Not just names, but roles, affiliations, relationships, and motivations. Who is never just a label. It's identity, power, and consequence. What clarifies what happened, or what is being claimed, proposed, or disputed. This is the factual core of the matter. The action, the event, the decision, the development. Where tells us the location, not just the place on a map, but its geopolitical, economic, or symbolic significance. Place matters. A protest in Paris is not the same as one in Putrajaya. Where shapes meaning. When situates events in time, allowing us to track sequence, urgency, and relevance. Without time, causality collapses. Is it recent? Is it part of a pattern? Has something changed? Why explores motive, context, or rationale. Why did it happen? Why was it allowed? Why is it controversial? Why now? This is often the hardest, most contentious question, but also the one that elevates writing to true analysis. Together, the five wives ensure that no dimension is ignored. When used consistently, they lead not only to more effective storytelling, but more honest and accountable work. Better inputs, better outcomes. CAT H5W and decision-making. In leadership, law, policymaking, business, or everyday life, we make decisions constantly. Some are high stakes, others merely habitual. But all of them share one truth. The quality of our decisions is directly proportional to the quality of our information. Poorly sourced or incomplete information leads to flawed choices. It distorts risk, misjudges timing, underestimates impact. Conversely, sound decisions require clear, structured, and multidimensional input. That's precisely what Cat, Husband, and 5 Wives provides. By ensuring your information is complete, so nothing critical is left out, accurate, so you're not acting on falsehoods, timely, so the window for effective action isn't missed, framed by how things work, clarified by who, what, where, when, and why, you gain a vantage point that others may lack. Whether you're drafting an international trade policy, deciding which vendor to select, writing a judgment, or simply trying to make sense of a breaking news event, this heuristic acts as a mental checklist. It won't make the decision for you, but it will sharpen your analysis, eliminate blind spots, and reduce bias. In a world increasingly driven by AI, algorithms, and sensory overload, human decision-making must become more structured, not less. Cat H5W returns that structure to the mind, replacing noise with clarity, emotion with context, and guesswork with insight. Practical uses of the Cat 5W framework. The genius of Cat, Husband, and 5 Wives lies in its universality. It can be applied across contexts, sectors, and disciplines. Journalism, to structure reports, deepen investigations, and avoid shallow framing. Academic writing, as a framework for thesis chapters, literature reviews, or peer responses. Public policy, to ensure briefing papers are thorough, policy options are fully examined, and recommendations rest on complete evidence. Legal reasoning, for preparing case notes, closing statements, or judicial summaries. AI prompt engineering, to guide models like me to generate outputs that meet your standard. It is also a powerful editing tool. Reread your draft through each lens. Did you cover the how? Did you neglect the why? Are the facts current? Is anything left unsaid? It sharpens both writing and thinking. Why it works so well. Above all, Cat, Husband, and 5 Wives works because it is human. Unlike cold frameworks with corporate jargon, this mnemonic feels lived in. It's a little family of ideas, each with a job to do. Its strengths are memorability. The metaphor sticks. Thoroughness. Covers all dimensions of quality. Portability. Works in your head, on a Post-it, or in a newsroom. Scalability. Equally powerful in a 500-word news brief or a 20,000-word dissertation. Accountability. It flags what's missing, especially when you think you're done. It becomes not just a checklist, but a way of thinking. It's a habit of mind, and once internalized, it becomes impossible to ignore. A personal compass, a professional standard. I use this heuristic not only to evaluate others' work, but to hold myself to account. And yes, I apply it rigorously when guiding AI. You'll find that every article I now commission, edit, or compose adheres to this standard. If it doesn't meet Cat, Husband, and 5 Wives, it doesn't meet my expectations. Because in a world spinning ever faster, the truth needs a structure to stand on. This is mine, and perhaps now yours too.